Friends, yesterday I made a video on Telugu that's about GC divorce issues Indians in U.S.C. Part 2, Part 3 I made. Earlier I made Part 1 and Part 2 I made in 2024. It's almost 9 years ago. And the story is, one of my ex-colleagues, she got a job in one of the American client locations in Webster, New York, upstate New York. Her name is Uma, and her husband and mother-in-law grabbed her daughter and kicked her onto the streets in California. She has no money, and she went to her friend's house and she typed in YouTube how to get a job without motherfuckers, that is without brokers, that is without vendors, without body shop owners, because they eat dollars, right? So then she got my video, and that's how she started applying jobs. And finally, when we both met at the client location, she said like this: "Namaste, Kumarji, I got this because of you. See, I am after all a woman being like you who breathes same air and blood is red. That's why I request don't say sir or madam, because all are equal." Then I didn't understand, because when I place a video, I don't expect like, comment, shares and views. Honestly, I'm speaking from bottom of my heart, and I don't write script. Yesterday on the Telugu video, some people, I don't know, haters or followers, he would talk. The thing is, I was having whiskey and I was making 30 minutes video. I quote several examples. That examples he told as a bogus. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Then this girl, I was in Edison or Ford City, New Jersey, and I got this project in the Webster through an American prime minister, $65 an hour. And when I went there, I stayed in a 350 miles from my place, and I stayed in a Gujarati motel, right? It is cheap, not best, but this girl also staying there, but I didn't know that she is also in the, not girl, she is a woman. And 7 a.m. is our work time. It is winter, dark. Then I went to the work, and she told like this: "I got this job because of you and your videos, right? Inspiration, motivation, whatever." After some time, it's on the day one, the Solu Technologies American Prime Minister accounts manager, the lady came and said, "Kumar, can you give a ride for a one woman who is walking on the highway early in the morning? It's very dark, and I stopped and I gave a ride. If you don't mind, can you give her a ride? She is staying in a hotel or motel." Then I said yes. Then she introduced that woman. Same woman, the woman who told me Namaste Kumarji, and this American Prime Minister introduced woman also the same. Then I was shocked. What happened? Then she told all the story. She is a eldest daughter, maybe 3 daughters to her only mother. Father expired, and she came to America on H4 visa. She worked in .NET in IT in India, and this guy kicked her out of the house once they got a GCAD. When I said complain, then she said, "No, what is there? Because of him I got a green card." And she also reported to Indian media, TV9. They didn't do any help, because then I quote an example. ABN Telugu media defame me because they are Chaudhary caste owners. Because my videos, I target body shops owners owned by Chaudhary's fake resume people is what misconception, and they defame me, and that's what it happened. So that examples I quote in the Telugu video, and later on I did further research and I made the Part 3 video. I'll try to continue the same year. Thank you. Another thing is, one woman, she wrote an email: "Sir, I am from Mala caste. My husband left for US. He has a police case in India." Like this, when I further dig in, 10,000 H4 dependents are left over in India. Their husbands are in US. These husbands told HCL, TCS, various companies. They told a lie, project over, and pushing the wife and kid to India, but they didn't go. They had applied for divorce, and the court asked them to come and attend a case. How can they attend? Visa is expired, no support, right? So US government awarded the divorce to such women also. Husband might be remarry again. So in this Mala caste that sister wrote, then she sent lot of proof. They called when it is mostly Asia is a men-dominated society, and India is even worst. Okay, divorce is not possible in India. It is easy here. That's why people, when they get a green card, they apply divorce very easily. Freedom of land, right? Sorry. And this girl, domestic violence, she called 911. 911 came and took her and put in a, I forgot some of the words, I could not recollect, sorry for that. Women counseling service center, something. So from there they deport her to India because you are on a dependent visa. That is one of the reasons most of them afraid, and they call caste groups. Like one, while I was working in Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, one girl or woman told our caste girl is a problem, Chaudhary caste, and she called, supposed to call 911, but the boy called Tana. Tana is a Chaudhary caste group. They came and mediated Kumar Garu. Kumar Garu means G. That's what she told. Otherwise, how do I know this much information? So coming to that is one case. So Mala caste, that sister, another case. And she sent 911 report, police report and all, and I further dig in, and I got, my mouth got dried up. I mean, I got like, oh my God, breathless. I had water, and it was 1:30 a.m. because continuously reading emails and digging. Then another case, that sister left for, she hails from Guntur, and she gave me lot of information, husband photos, mother-in-law photos and all. They only beg and marry her. She was working in IT. She came here, and he finally kicked her out of the country and applied divorce in New York state, and she got it. And when I made that video, YouTube deleted because of the privacy, whatever, because that guy photos and all there, right, personal information. That is another case. So in that case, when I approach a famous whistleblower, assuming that he will help, but he cheated me, many of the subscribers also. She paid money, and he said he will go and fight in court and all, but he didn't. She lost money. She was misunderstood. It is I took, but I never ever tell anybody to pay $1 to anyone. Point one clear. Point two, I never involve in any transactions, because I know from my childhood I'm listening, right? People pay money, will not get any services or benefits, especially in Indians in these kind of issues. Okay, that point also clear. So it takes time. Like she was sending I lost case. I didn't get divorce. The divorce. He was not deported to India. So can you return my money? How can I return money? So that's what I explained her later, and this is what happened. So don't trust anyone in America, for God's sake, whether he is American or he or she is an American or Indian. Next, when I further dig in, I wrote at great length on kumarexclusive.com. I don't find any successful case of H4 winning the court case. That also I found in Google. I put it there. But when it comes to GC green card, it is easy. Less than a year, you will get it, and it costs $5,000 to $1 lakh, $100,000. Mostly that man can pay. So he can, you can not sue, you can apply divorce rather than somebody kick you out. So the property will be divided into two, and he has to pay you maintenance money, whatever. So those things I have explained here in that video. And keep on, if I start sharing experiences and stories, it's unlimited, right? So domestic violence is what and many people are not aware, and ignorance of laws and immigration laws is not an excuse, and so much of things. Like when your husband or spouse, let us say a spouse, right, it might be a male or female, kick you or beat you, what you need to do is you complain and the other party will go to the jail. And if it is a dependent visa, you will go to the deported. But I'm talking about GC. Another case I know, New Jersey, he studied IIT, from IIT, right, Mumbai, India. He took a lot of dowry. He did a lot of harassment to her in India and here also. He has two beautiful daughters and sons. They got fed up because children got break their minds, right? What is this? Parents are always fight. It is in this case the man is the fault. Finally they got divorce. Another case, Michigan, I come across 3 children, and he always drunk and say he will give divorce. But when I went, society told that divorce, but they are living together in Texas or California. I don't know these kind of things. Then when I type in Google, how can I get quickly divorce in U.S.A? So from there around 9 pages I got a research, right? I type. So the same thing you need to do research in your area, wherever the state you locate, because the Google will save your physical location, right? 1, 2, then be bold, be strong, be financially independent, get a job or IT job, and then self-sustain. So then your freedom, dignity is important, right? And Virgil, I asked couple of my opinion after I shared the document. Then he wrote, Virgil is from displaced American from Germany. I would recommend an attorney to stay out of the trouble. There seems to be 2 ways to do a divorce in America. The messy way where everybody fights. The other way is the easy way where both want out and they agree on their assets and children as to who will get what and do what. So that's what he wrote in American slang. After reading my 8 pages, I believe. So this is what you need to do if you have issues with your spouse in USA, provided you have a green card through employment based. I forgot to tell this in Telugu video. Employment based or your children born in US. Americans called anchor babies. Like you are on dependent visa or a H1B or some non-immigrant visa. Your children born here, they become 21 years or whatever. Then they have right, subject to corrections. They are eligible to sponsor a green card for you. Then you got a green card. Then you are eligible to apply for divorce. Whereas green card marriage, you don't fall into this category, whatever I am telling. Okay, you have to wait for 5 years or 10 years subject to corrections. So by filing, you have to trigger, right? You are the victim, for example. If you trigger, then from there it starts. Nobody can stop, right? And attorney reviewed. Attorneys is like, according to me, attorney, liar is a thief who wants your money. But Virgil suggested have a attorney. Reviews also fraud. They pay money and get good reviews, right? So check the reviews, take an attorney in your location, and then file a divorce case. And then how much does it cost to file the divorce in the US? It costs $7,000, $15,000, $20,000, something like that. It is there, $100,000 maximum. What is the first step you want to do a divorce? You have to file a petition before your husband kick you out of the husband. Why I say? In Indian context, many husbands are bad. But when I went to India, I don't remember the year 2009, 10, 14, 19, whatever the year. Then one Christian brother called me. Your Jesus are and all that. He cried over the phone. Please tell me the story. I'm a human being like you. He told his story. His H1B got refused or rejected or denied before marriage. Then he said, please cancel the marriage, uncle, if you don't want. He went to the girl's parents and told, but they agreed. The father spent 35 lakh Indian rupees for a master's. He didn't send the girl to the boy's place after marriage. They sent the daughter to the America. That father might be the father-in-law might be working as some principal in Guntur, some college, Guntur in Andhra Pradesh. And they belong to Christian community, it seems. I was thinking it's only Hindus' problem. And why I'm telling this, it's not just only men are bad, equally women also there. Then they ask him to come to attend the court or whatever. From Hyderabad to Guntur, every week he travel, and the police also beat him, and he is physically and mentally they torture him that much. He is not able to marry another woman. That is kind of torture they gave him. Indians will understand this wording, mainly for Americans and non-Telugu speakers are making this video, right? And tortured him, and finally was crying because there is no solution. That's what the girl is enjoying here, right? Came here, and the money they want to extract from the boy, it is because his H1B got rejected. So Americans will laugh, man, how Indians are misusing H1B and F1 visas here. And what is the first step? Want to divorce? Then what is the quickest divorce options? Any mediators are there for instead of attorney? Who pays for divorce in America? Then do I need to have a lawyer? And then 5 least expensive states to get divorce, that is Kansas, Nebraska, but you need to be there, you need to have address proof. Iowa, Wyoming, South Dakota. So, and what is the first cause of the divorce? Lack of commitment is most common, because last couple of years I lived with Americans, right? Most of them are diverse, either men or female, live independently, and they rent for the house. Of course, some Gujaratis couple also give rental their own house, one room, each room, to some people for money, Jersey City and other locations, Maryland. So they want money, right? More money. But in American divorce cases, they cannot sustain the mortgage. That's why they give rental. In North Carolina, I lived, Phillipsburg, New Jersey, various places. In fact, 75% individual couples cited lack of commitment as the reason for the divorce. And in America is very most common, but in India it is very difficult to get because of the law, stringent laws and stupid laws, whatever. But now the laws are in favor of women in India. That is why women are misusing it. And in America, from my American experiences, I talked to them, right? They said the law is favor of women here. Though the world is a men-dominated society, America is a little exemption to that. Women has a lot of freedom here. And when I asked one woman, she is around 70 years in 2010 when I interviewed, she said, now 2010, right? After, you can imagine, after 14 years, she might be 84 or 85. And she said she doesn't like micromanagement. That is what American women give divorce, and we enjoyed everything by age of 25, like sex and all. We get vexed to live with someone. That is what some told. It may not be general, I'm not generalizing. So how difficult to get divorce? These questions you need to type, then you will have an idea before your spouse attack you. What is the first step in ending the marriage? And but children, if you have children under 19, that custodian is a problem, and children will definitely get affected. And then what is the most popular month for divorce is August and September, it seems. Is there a best time to divorce? And then how does American divorce work? Both spouses are required to disclose information regarding assets, liabilities. Part 2 I will read each line, but just in brief I'm going. Still in the 4th page. So why is divorce so high in America? Because the number represents 32% increase since 2000. There are many reasons why people decide to file for divorce, including the infidelity. That is, I googled that word, and abuse, addiction, mental health issues, and even death. But one reason that often goes overlooked is unrealistic material expectations. What are the 5 stages of divorce? There are 2 processes in the divorce. Denial is the first stage, anger is the second stage of divorce, bargaining, third stage, depression, fourth stage, and acceptance. And how can I get divorce from my husband? So address proof, marriage certificate, and all those things are needed, because marriage is a unity, divorce is a separation, right? It is a dismantling your marriage system. How much divorce costs a liar? And you don't have a liar in divorce case, what happened? So these are the questions I typed and keep on moving on. And do I need a mediator in case if you cannot afford a liar? So this is what, and I will go in the part 2 in detail for those who needy. And this is what, and I told the man case because it's not just only the men are bad, it's sometimes equally 50-50, right? Women are also bad. So thank you for watching. And this is what while having my peg I was explaining, and somebody wrote comments, you are like a film director RGV, something like that. And one wrote, I'm with you brother. So I told friends, a couple of in Telugu is native language, right? So I have explained in my own style. Thank you. We'll see you again.